everyone, I'm Mina Man, filling in this week for Stuart Muir here on Higher Ground, the only show dedicated to finding common ground in the contentious debate over BC's natural resources. Today we have another installment in our myth-busting series on fracking, which is the process of horizontal drilling and use of pressurized hydraulic fluid to create microfractions in sediment rock to allow trapped natural gas to be released and captured. Fracking has revolutionized the energy industry, increased the world's energy supply by 40%, and is set to deliver British Columbians an economic bonanza. Fracking opponents claim the process contaminates local water supplies and puts families' health, safety, and property at high risk. Indeed, if that was the case, it would be a legitimate environmental concern. But as we told you last week, this is simply not the case. It's impossible for something like that to happen, and here's why. The depth of most shale gas deposits drilled is between 6,000 to 10,000 feet, meaning it can be miles below the water table where the fracking takes place. For the gas or the fracking fluid to contaminate local water from that kind of depth, they would have to pass upward through millions of tons of solid rock. If that rock was porous, as critics claim, then the gas wouldn't be trapped in the shale in the first place. You might be thinking, okay, the fracking takes place miles down, but don't they have to drill through the water table first to get there? Sure they do. Let's take a look at the rest of the process. The initial steps for a fracked well are the same as any conventional well. A hole is drilled straight down, and once it extends below the deepest freshwater aquifer, the drill pipe is removed and replaced with a permanent steel pipe called surface casing. Next, cement is pumped down the steel casing pipe. When it reaches the bottom, it is forced back up on the outside between the casing pipe and the borehole wall. This creates an impermeable protective concrete and steel barrier between the wellbore and any freshwater sources. Here in BC, we go a few steps further. Rules and regulations governing hydraulic fracturing in British Columbia are some of the most stringent in the world. Many wells in our province not only have cemented steel casings, but also rubber linings inserted inside the well pipe, meaning fluid and gas can never touch the casing or the cement barrier. Also, the creation of that cement barrier is highly regulated in British Columbia. When the cement is poured, it must rise all the way to the top of the well hole and be visibly seen at the surface. If not, then the well must be abandoned and started all over again from scratch. Okay, as we've seen, there is considerable protection in place to prevent water supply contamination. But what if some of the hydraulic fracturing fluid managed to leak into the water supply? Unlikely as that may be, but here we go with dispelling another myth. Fracking fluid is not hazardous and toxic. In fact, 99.51% of the fracking solution is composed of water and sand, and a small tiny fraction of what remains includes industrial substances found in many household products that millions of Canadian consumers use each and every day, such as laundry detergent, disinfectants, hand soap, cosmetics, and even ice cream. Yes, ice cream. By both weight and volume, the most prominent non-sand and water substance in fracking fluid is known as garum gum. Sounds scary, right? It's actually an emulsifying agent used to typically thicken ice cream, toothpaste, sauces, gravies, and even salad dressings. So the next time you hear someone decry toxic fracking fluid, know it's no more dangerous than what's in your fridge. And now it's time for our weekly outreach to those on the ground and in the know about resources in BC. Last week I was the guest and Stuart interviewed me about my thoughts on the importance of resources in my hometown, Terrace, BC. Today we are traveling east to talk to Bill Streeper, Mayor of the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality, which includes Fort Nelson. The region is the epicenter of natural gas exploration and development in the province. Mayor Streeper, thanks for joining us. First off, please tell our viewers about the area of BC you represent.
The Northern Rockies Regional Municipality lies in the northeast corner of British Columbia, south of the Northwest Territory border, and west of the Alberta border. And it encompasses about 10% of the province of BC.
That's pretty north.
You don't get much farther north in BC than that.
Mayor Streeper, what are the main industries and how important are natural resources to the economy?
Right now, our economy, the mainstay is only one industry, and that is the natural gas industry. So anything to do with natural gas is very important to the community. We completely rely on the exploration, the development, and the production of natural gas.
You have projects in operation right now?
We have natural gas exploration right now, but it's on a limited basis. We were full swing, but we're patiently waiting for final approval on some LNG projects.
How big is the LNG potential in your area?
Actually, we have 3 fields north of us, the Horn River field, which everybody's heard of, the Liard, and the Cordova. When you add the 3 together, it's, I think it's number 3 in the world.
Mr. Mayor, what will be the impact on the region if these projects move forward?
On our region, the impact is going to be very, very great. Right now, we have a lot of businesses that are just waiting for the big swing to go on LNG. Right now, we have such a tremendous abundance of gas there. It's wherever you want to drill right now with the advent of shale gas. You pretty well hit gas, and we have so much behind pipe that we could run Canada into the hundreds of years for what we have there.
And that's it for Higher Ground this week. Make sure you visit our website, resourceworks.com, sign up for our e-newsletter, and don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. For ResourceWorks, I'm Mina Mann. Thanks for watching.